Let's go with Harsh. Says, hi, I recently graduated from 3D artist. I want to review my work and I want to know what I should add on my portfolio. Well, the first thing I can tell you, man, is you definitely need to add more stuff. Because if you just graduated and you just have 2 pieces, that's very few pieces. This I don't particularly like, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. I know it looks like a Power Rangers sort of character, but it's just weird design choices. I'm not sure where you took this from, like if there's a specific element or a specific design that you're following. The modeling looks very low polish, very low polish, Harsh. So I would really encourage you to work a little bit more on the modeling skills, because they look very blocky, especially the sword. And textures, they also look very simple, okay? So this right here, I'm not sure it's the best work, to be honest. And I know you're here on the chat, so that's why I'm being a little bit more brutally honest. But it's difficult for me to picture where this character would be on a game or in a production, okay? Now, this next one does look a little bit better. I think you did a better job here. We need to improve a little bit on our lighting, and especially you're using Unreal Engine, so there's absolutely no reason to be using something that looks a little bit more realistic, like Lumen, to get like more realistic bounces around the whole thing. You need to fill in the scene with more stuff. So if you already have some of this barrels and boxes and things like that, you need to give the CD a little bit more life by filling things in. And it would be very useful if you could show the mannequin, the Unreal mannequin, show us how it looks here compared to everything else. Because some elements look very big, and then some elements look very small. So that's definitely making it look a little bit weird. It's definitely better, like this composition right here, I feel, or this work right here, is definitely better, Harsh, than the one that I just saw, than the other, like, character. My advice, because it does look like you're, again, on the early stages. I know you just graduated, but that means you're in the early stages of your 3D career. So focus on prop creation before doing characters. Make sure you really nail the prop creations. Like some of these ones look fine, like the pots and like this oil tank or gas tank, but some of the others definitely need more work, like those sandbags, some of these like front elements. I need to see topology as well, Harsh. It's very important for us to see topology, and UVs, like how you're managing UVs, because I have the impression that you're not using modular UVs or like trim sheets, and you're going for like big UV sets to just like cover all of the information on these elements. Now, keep also in mind, this is important from an environment design perspective, that you will have a little bit more grunge and stuff on the lower parts of the element. We need to see that, because otherwise it's not sort of like merging with the ground. So we need to see a little bit more of this. And you can use decals to capture this information. That's one option, or that's one way to do it. Or you can just like model more stuff to place on those elements, like little trims, okay? Thank you, Wolf Girl. Thank you. See you later. Very well. So yeah, that will be my advice for you, Harsh.